I'm telling you exactly, almost exactly what he says. He
I hate people who do this and they add nothing to the video.
says there are 3 things we can do to solve this. Number 1, we could pay women to have babies, as they have been doing in Western European nations for years. Then he says, and these are his words, not mine, unfortunately, we would have to pay women of all colors to have babies, so we don't want to do that.
Why would we do that?
He says the second thing we could do is increase the number of legal immigrants that are allowed into this country every year. Then once again he says, unfortunately, the vast majority of those wanting to come to this country today are people of color, so we don't want to do that. The third thing he says, and white women had better pay attention to this, 60% of the fetuses that are aborted every year are white. If we could keep that 60% alive, that would solve our birth dearth. Does that sound like racism to you? I'm telling you exactly, almost exactly what he says. He says there are...
It's just not true anymore, so... This is a dated statistic. It's a little annoying because if you just look it up, this is from 2019, but I'm assuming this is rather an old video because of the quality. I believe it is. 33% of people who have abortions are white. 38 are black. So if anything, if you're gonna run the argument that the reason that they want to make abortion illegal is some kind of racism, then I guess like I could run the counter argument that the reason that they're trying to end abortion now is to be anti-racist. Because again, you know, it looks like they're trying to. I mean, it seems like black people are having abortions at disproportionately higher rates than white people, right? If 33% of the abortions are happening with 60% of the population being white, and about 15% of the population is black.
You rock, Mr. Gut. Thank you
Thanks,
for
brother.
your contribution. Love your content.
Love you too. If 15% of the population is black and 38% of the abortions are happening to black people, we would extrapolate this data and we would find that it seems like black people are having abortions at, like, honestly, it might 8 times the rate as white people. So I guess banning abortion would be pro-black. This is what happens to, like, really stupid progressives who think that they know what they're talking about. They're like, it's racism again. It's like, do you know how, like, how to update data? Like, do you know how to, like, look into things? Cat hair on me. I don't know how. I don't have a cat. People like this are so stupid. But it's a virtue signal. Oh, look at me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.